Hello students, in this video we'll learn how to find out whether a given number is a pronic number or not. Okay. So let's take the example of 12. Okay. Now let's multiply all the factors of 12. Okay, not all the factors. First of all, we'll multiply all the consecutive factors. Okay, first we'll do 1 into 2, that gives me 3. Then I'll do 2 into 3, that gives me 6. Then I'll do 3 into 4, that gives me 12. Okay, so here we can see that two consecutive integers or two consecutive numbers when multiplied gives me the number which we are checking whether it's pronic or not. Okay, so if two consecutive numbers, if they are multiplied and you get the number, okay, that which you are checking whether it's pronic or not, okay, that means that number is a pronic number. Let's check 14. Okay, so 1 into 2, that is 2, 2 into 3, that is 6, then 3 into 4, that is 12, then 4 into 5, that is 20. Okay, we have gone above 14 now. Okay, that means we don't have any two consecutive numbers that when multiplied, okay, 3 4 4 5 2 3 and 1 2, none of the consecutive numbers are giving me 14. That means 14 is not a pronic number, whereas 12 is a pronic number. So what is the logic here? So we will start a loop. Okay, we'll start a loop from 1 and up till the given number. Okay, then we will do I into I plus 1. Let's say in num the input was 12. That means we have started from 1 and we intend to go up till 12. 1 till 12. We intend the loop to go from 1 till 12. Let's see what happens. First we are multiplying I into I plus 1. I value is 1, okay, into I plus 1, that is 2, and we are storing it in PRO. Okay, so PRO contains 2. So now we check 2 equals num is 12, so this is false. Control will not enter inside. Okay, control will come to the update part. Control will come to the update part. I will become 2. That means this time line number 12 will be 2 into 3. I is 2 and I plus 1 is 3. So 2 into 3 is checked. 2 into 3 is 6. That 6 is stored in PRO. Now we'll check 6 equals 12. That is false. So again the control will not enter the loop. Now I becomes 3. I becomes 3. Okay, condition here is 3 less than equal to 12. Control comes inside to line number 12 and this time I value is 3. So 3 into I plus 1. So it will be 4. Okay, 3 into 4 will give me 12. Okay, now line number 14 finally becomes true because pro contains 12 and num also contains 12. So 12 equals 12. That is true. And so control enters inside the loop and it will print 12, num 12 is a pronic number, and then system.exit will terminate the program. Okay, so the loop executed only 3 times if in case of 12. So this is how you will find out whether a given number is a pronic number or not. Thank you.